welcome on my channel Har Ghar English. We have discussed many videos on this channel, so you have to watch those videos and you would achieve your success in your life. So we will discuss now MCQs from Chaucerian age. Most important questions for your competitive exam, TGT, PGT, and NET, SET, JRF. Okay, 50 multiple choice questions MCQs with answers based on the poetry of the Chaucerian age, focusing mainly on Geoffrey Chaucer and his contemporaries like John Gower, William Langland, and the Pearl Poet. Understood? So now let's now start. First question: who is considered the father of English poetry? A. William Langland, B. Geoffrey Chaucer, C. John Gower, D. Thomas Mallory. आंसर बी इज द राइट आंसर, जॉफ्री चाउसर. ओके, ये क्वेश्चन बहुत ही ज़्यादा मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट है, ज़रूर इसको याद करिएगा. वो टीजीटी पीजीटी में भी आ सकता है और आपके नेट सेट एग्जाम में भी बहुत ईजी भी है. ठीक है, लेकिन फिर भी क्या होता है, कभी कभी इजी क्वेश्चन भी जो है वो स्टूडेंट गलत कराते हैं जब बार बार रिविज़न नहीं होता. ये सीरीज़ बनाने का मेरा मकसद यही है कि आप लोगों को बार बार यहाँ पर रिवीजन करा दिया जाए, ताकि आप जो भी याद कर रहे हैं वो बार बार रिवाइज़ होने की वजह से आपकी जो मेमोरी है उसके अंदर हमेशा के लिए इस्टेब्लिश हो जाए वो क्वेश्चन और प्लस आंसर. तो इसलिए आप बिना स्किप किए पूरी वीडियो देखा करिए. जो भी स्टूडेंट्स हमारे इस वीडियोस के थ्रू अपनी प्रिपरेशन कर रहे हैं उनके लिए मैं ये बता दूं कि उनका टाइम बिल्कुल वेस्ट नहीं होगा. अगर यहाँ पर 50 क्वेश्चन कराए जा रहे हैं तो हम कोशिश कर रहे हैं कि जल्दी से जल्दी आपको 50 क्वेश्चन कम टाइम में करा दिए जाएं. ऐसा नहीं, क्योंकि पढ़ तो आपने सभी ने लिया है, टैक्स तो आप सभी स्टडी कर किए हुए हैं. अब आपको सिर्फ रिवीजन की ज़रूरत है, तो उसी रिवीजन को देखते हुए हम यहाँ पर इस तरह की सीरीज़ लेकर के आए हैं आपके लिए. तो आप ज़रूर इसको करिएगा, बिना किसी चार्ज के हैं. अब और किसी तरह का कोई भी आपसे चार्ज इस वीडियो या इस चैनल पर नहीं लिया जा रहा है. ओके, चलिए चैनल को ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा लाइक, सब्सक्राइब और शेयर करिएगा. अब नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन देखते हैं. क्वेश्चन नंबर 2. विच डायलेक्ट डिड चाउसर यूज इन हिज पोइट्री? ए नॉर्दर्न, बी साउथर्न, सी ईस्ट मिडलैंड, डी वेस्ट सेक्शन. आंसर सी इज द राइट आंसर, ईस्ट मिडलैंड. ओके, ईस्ट मिडलैंड डायलेक्ट डिड चाउसर यूज इन हिज पोइट्री. Question number 3. What is Chaucer's most famous work? You know very well, the Canterbury Tales. Answer D is the right answer. What is Chaucer's most famous work? This answer is the Canterbury Tales, Chaucer's most famous work. Question number 4. In the Canterbury Tales, where are the pilgrim going? A. Rome, B. Glastonbury, C. Canterbury, D. Winchester. Answer C is the right answer, Canterbury. Okay, in the Canterbury Tales, where is the मतलब वेयर कहाँ पर है, तो उसने पूछा कहाँ जा रहे थे पिलग्रिम, तो कैंटरबरी. क्वेश्चन नंबर 5. हु प्रपोजेस द स्टोरी टेलिंग कंटेस्ट इन द कैंटरबरी टेल्स? ए द नाइट, बी द होस्ट, सी द पर्सन, डी द वाइफ ऑफ बाथ. आंसर बी इज द राइट आंसर, द होस्ट. Question number 6. How many tales was each pilgrim supposed to tell in Chaucer's original plan? A1, B2, C4, D5. Answer C is the right answer. 2 on the way to Canterbury and 2 on the way back. मतलब वो हर पिलग्रिम से कितनी स्टोरी सुनना चाह रहे थे कि रास्ते में जाते समय एक स्टोरी, 2 स्टोरी और वापस लौटते समय फिर से 2 स्टोरी. Question number 7. Which tale is told by women in the Canterbury Tales? A. The Miller's Tale, B. The Barter's Tale, C. The Wife of Bath's Tale, D. The Reeve's Tale. Answer C is the right answer, the Wife of Bath's Tale. Question number 8. What genre is the Knight's Tale? A. Fable, B. Romance, C. Sermon, D. Allegory. Answer B is the right answer, romance. Romance genre is the Knight's Tale. Question number 9. What does the partner sell? A. Relics and indulgences, B. Bibles, C. Horses, D. Pilgrim's clothes. Answer A is the right answer, relics and indulgences. Question number 10. Which tale is considered the most moral and philosophical? A. The Miller's Tale, B. The Partner's Tale, C. The Parson's Tale, D. The Merchant's Tale. Answer C is the right answer. The Parson's Tale is considered the most moral and philosophical tale. Okay. Question number 11. Troilus and Cressida is set during which war? A. 100 Years' War, B. War of the Roses, C. Trojan War, D. Norman Conquest. Answer C is the right answer, Trojan War. Troilus and Cressida is set during which war? During Trojan War. Question number 12. Who is the narrator in the book of the Duchess Mourning? A. His friend, B. His wife, C. His king, and D. Blanche, Duchess of Lancaster. Answer D option is the right Who is the narrator in the book of the Duchess Morning? Blanche, Duchess of Lancashire, narrator in the book of the Duchess Morning. Question number 13. Which of Chaucer's work is unfinished and possibly autobiographical? A. The Legend of Good Woman. B. The House of Fame. C. The Canterbury Tales. D. The Enlid and Answer C is the right answer. The Canterbury Tales. Which of Chaucer's work is unfinished? The Canterbury Tales. Question number 14. Which poem by Chaucer celebrates women from classical mythology? A. The Book of the Duchess. B. The Parliament of Falls. C. The Legend of Good Woman. D. The House of Fame. Answer C is the right answer. The Legend of Good Woman. Next, question number 15. What form does Parliament of Falls take? A. Allegorical dream vision. B. Historical narrative. C. Epic poem. D. Heroic couplets. Answer A is the right answer. Allegorical dream vision. Question number 16. Which of Chaucer's works is considered his best tragic romance? A. The Canterbury Tales. B. The Legend of Good Woman. C. Troilus and Cressida. D. The House of Fame. Answer C is the right answer. Troilus and Cressida of Chaucer's work is considered his best tragic romance. Question number 17. What poetic meters is most associated with Chaucer? A. Blank verse. B. Iambic pentameter. C. Hexameter. D. Alexandrine. Answer B is the right answer. Iambic pentameter. Poetic meter is most associated with Chaucer. Iambic pentameter. Okay. Question number 18. Chaucer was heavily influenced by which Italian poet? A. Virgil. B. Petrarch. C. Dante. D. Aristo. Answer C is the right answer. Dante. Question number 19. Who is considered Chaucer's first editor? A. John Lydgate. B. William Caxton. C. Thompson Huxley. D. Richard Pynson. So, who is considered Chaucer's first editor? Chaucer's first editor is William Caxton. Question number 20. Which Chaucerian work is a dream allegory on love and fame? A. Troilus and Cressida. B. The House of Fame. C. The Legend of Good Woman. D. The Book of the Duchess. Answer B is the right answer. The House of Fame. Next question is the 21. Who is often called the moral giver? A. William Langford. B. Geoffrey Chaucer. C. John Gower. D. Thomas Usk. Answer C is the right answer. John Gower. John Gower called the moral giver. Question number 22. John Gower wrote in which three languages? Answer B is the right answer. Latin, French and English. Question number 23. Which of Gower's work is in English? A. Vox Calamantis. B. Speculum Meditatis. C. Confessio Amantis. D. Mirror de Homme. Answer C is the right answer. Confessio Amantis. 24. Confessio Amantis is structured as A. Dream vision. B. Frame narrative. C. Allegory. D. Romance. Answer B is the right answer. Frame narrative. Question number 25. What is the theme of Vox Calamantis? A. The Black Death. B. Peasants' Revolt of 1381. C. 100 Years' Wars. D. Love and Courtship. Answer B is the right answer. Peasants' Revolt of 1381. Question number 26. William Langland is known for which major poem? A. Pearl. B. Troilus and Cressida. C. Piers Plowman. D. Confessio Amantis. Answer C is the right answer. Piers Plowman. Question number 27. Piers Plowman is written in A. Heroic couplets. B. Alternative verse. C. Rhyme royal. D. Prose. Answer B is the right answer. Alternative verse. Question number 28. What is the form of Piers Plowman? A. Allegorical dream vision. B. Narrative epic. C. Moral treatise. D. Chivalric romance. Answer A is the right answer. Allegorical dream vision is the form of Piers Plowman. Question number 29. Who is the narrator of Piers Plowman? A. Piers. B. William Langland. C. Will. D. Clariscus. Answer C is the right answer. Will. Question number 30. What is the tone of Piers Plowman? A. Romantic. B. Satirical. A. C. Humorous. D. Melancholic. Answer B is the right answer. Satirical. D. Satire matlab satirical. What is the tone of Piers Plowman? Satirical tone. Question number 31. The Pearl poet is also called A. Goan poet. B. Plowman. C. Chaucerian. D. Mystery poet. Answer A is the right answer. Goan poet. Question number 32. Which work is not attributed to the Pearl poet? A. Pearl. B. Sir Gawain and the Green Knight. C. Patience. And the D. The Book of the Duchess. Answer D is the right option. The Book of the Duchess. Question number 33. What is the form of Sir Gawain and the Green Knight? A. Al- A. Alternative verse. B. Rhyme royal. C. Blank verse. D. Sonnet. Answer A is the right answer. Alternative verse. 34. Question number 34. What genre is pearl? A. Courtly romance. B. Religious allegory. C. Comedy. D. Historical epic. Answer B is the right option. Religious allegory. Question number 35. What temptation does Sir Gawain face? A. Glory. B. Power. C. Lust and cowardice. D. Wealth. Answer C is the right option. Lust and cowardice. Question number 36. What is the moral message of Sir Gawain and the Green Knight? A. Chivalry and virtue. B. Military heroism. C. Political loyalty. D. Romantic love. Answer A is the right answer. Chivalry and virtue. Question number 37. The dialect of Pearl Poet's work is A. London. B. West Midlands. C. East Anglia. D. Southern. Answer B is the right answer. West Midlands. Question number 38. The main theme of passion is A. Pride. B. Lust. C. Endurance of suffering. D. War. Answer C is the right answer. Endurance of suffering. Question number 39. Cleanness emphasizes A. Wealth. B. Piety. C. Moral purity. D. Education. Answer C is the right answer. Moral purity. Question number 40. The Green Knight represent A. Paganism. B. Death and renewal. C. Love and betrayal. D. Royal power. Answer B is the right answer. Death and renewal. नेक्स्ट हेडिंग डाली गई है चौसरियन स्टाइल लैंग्वेज एंड लीगेसी. ओके, चौसरियन का क्या स्टाइल था, उस टाइम पर कौन सी लैंग्वेज और लीगेसी यूज़ होती थी. क्वेश्चन नंबर 41. Chaucer's rhythm Royal stanza has how many lines? Answer C is the right option. 7. Okay, Chaucer's rhyme Royal stanza has 7 lines. Question number 42. What is a fabulum? A moral allegory. B. Comic and bawdy tale. C. Religious narrative. D. Courtly romance. Answer B is the right answer. Comic and bawdy tale. Question number 43. The partner is often viewed as a symbol of A. Justice. B. Greed and hypocrisy. C. Courage. D. Chastity. Answer B is the right answer. Greed and hypocrisy. Question number 44. Which tale mocks courtly love? A. The reeve's tale. B. The knight's tale. C. The miller's tale. D. The nun's priest's tale. Answer C is the right answer. The miller's tale. Question number 45. Chaucer died in A. 1390. B. 1400. C. 1385. D. 1410. Answer B is the right answer. 1400. Question number 46. Chaucer is buried in A. Westminster Abbey. B. Canterbury Cathedral. C. Tower of London. D. St. Paul's Cathedral. Answer A is the right answer. Westminster Abbey. Question number 47. The term Chaucerian age refers to A. 12th centuries. B. 14th century. C. 15th century. D. 13th century. Answer B is the right answer. 14th century. Chaucerian age refers to. Question number 48. Chaucer's English is classified as A. Old English. B. Early Modern English. C. Middle English. D. Modern English. Answer C is the right option. Middle English. Chaucer English is classified as a Modern English. Middle English. Middle English. Question number 49. Chaucer's poetry introduced A. Sonnet form. A. Iambic pentameter to English. C. Blank verse. D. Free verse. So B option is the right answer. Iambic pentameter to English. Question number 50. The most humorous tale in the Canterbury Tales is often considered to be A. The Knight's Tale. B. The Reeve's Tale. C. The Miller's Tale. D. The Parson's Tale. Answer C is the right answer. The Miller's Tale. Okay. Here are the 50 most important questions for your exam. Okay. I hope you understood very well about this question and you understood very well about these answers. Okay, इसको आप अच्छे से याद कर लीजिएगा. इसको लर्न करने के साथ साथ आप बार बार इसका रिवाइज करेंगे तो आपको बहुत अच्छे से क्वेश्चंस लर्न हो जाएंगे. इस तरह के क्वेश्चंस जो स्पेशली पूछे जाते हैं ज़्यादातर वो कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्ज़ाम में टीजीटी पीजीटी या किसी भी स्टेट का जब इंग्लिश लिटरेचर का कोई भी एग्ज़ाम होता है तो इन क्वेश्चंस के बगैर वो एग्ज़ाम अधूरा है, ये ध्यान रखिएगा. ठीक है, तो लिहाजा आप इन क्वेश्चंस की अच्छे से तैयारी करिए. चलिए, इसी के साथ अब हम आपसे विदा लेते हैं. नेक्स्ट वीडियो में फिर मिलेंगे इसी तरह के मोस्ट इम्पोर्टेंट क्वेश्चन लेकर आपके लिए. ओके, बाय बाय, ऑल द बेस्ट.